All right, so with the announcement that 1.6 was finally getting to a stable version, I thought I'd start a new map this weekend and have some fun with it because nothing big is going to be changing anymore. And this is as far as I got through playing most of the day yesterday and a good chunk of today. Um, and yeah, I'm almost out of copper, and I should get more iron too. But I got some close areas here, and um, I've got spots I can go to with trains. And there's a 2 millionth patch. There's some more down here too. There's a good spot here with some uranium, but that's all beside the point. I wanted to do something a little bit different with this map than I've done in the past. Usually, when I've tried to build things, I do something like this. So I get ingredients to all the special items that I wanted to have built, and lots of splitters, lots of underground belts, and that way I could extend this as far as I need to and get all of my stuff built. But something I saw other players do was use combinators and sensors and stuff to put everything on single belts. And I had 3 basic attempts here. The first, where I first started, was with the turrets for the military science. It looks like it's stuck. It's really not. It's just, stuffed. The idea with this one is that I didn't want to count everything. I wanted to ensure that things go in at the correct ratio. So, basically I have here these 2 spots here count the materials that are going by. And the count is saved on these combinators here. And when they get high enough, they get subtracted by this constant combinator. And the long story short, I did it like 3 or 4 times and I still can't get it because I'm slow and stupid, is this maintains a constant ratio of materials, as well as ensures that the belt's full of everything that it needs. There's a couple of issues as I was playing through it that I felt like I was encountering more and more of. This spot here gets kind of backed up and stuck, which is why the whole system is stuck right now. So yeah, this isn't the best possible system, and I tried it again with the grenades, and it didn't work as well either. And but I mean, it still fills up the belt, and these can go pretty quick. I mean, they run at speed if they're being used, but it's not like not the best approach. Here, though, this is the area that I have my armor-piercing rounds being made. They've got the same combinator setup, and it fills up the belt. It runs everything nice, and it just gets gets catchy, and that was a little bit annoying. So on the final part of the build for the military packs, I went ahead and did the whole standard. I'm going to sense this section of the belt and the injectors here, and down here. If their respective materials are, 0 on the belt, then it will put them in. Otherwise, these belts are off, and it works. It works fine. For these ones, since I'm using 3 items every second, it's plenty of space. But it felt too jumbled, so I tried to do something else. At that point, I was getting to the time that I started needing to get oil, So I was building my assembly machines for my chemical plants and my pump jacks, and I messed with it long enough to finally come up with this thing here, which was a three combinator setup. I have an arithmetic combinator that gets connected to all of the inserters that pull off of the belt. Um, you know, so like this inserter here actually pulls off the belt and sends it on to another line for other things. I have a constant combinator, so this controls how much is going to be let onto the belt, and the decider, which acts as a memory cell for how much is on and how much is off. This one adds things. This injecting this counter pad adds to this figure, and this arithmetic combinator flips over multiplies everything by 1 and subtracts from this one. So, and this was the idea that I like to think worked the best. It gives me a pretty fine level of control over what goes onto the belt, and how fast everything can move through the belt. So, I can make sure that I'm getting the full benefit of 26.67 items on each belt. I did it the same thing over here with not that this one mattered for throughput for my signals for my trains, but it was practice, and it works great for my the assembly machines for my engines. And again, here's a spot where something gets pulled off, and that's counted along with everything else. And I did the same thing for the Blue Science packs. Again, this one only uses, I just need to pass through, 3 items per 2 seconds, so it's not like I needed that much space on this, but it works. It works. Same thing with the robot frames. Right now, the bottleneck on the robot frames is the steel bars. They are what? Uh-oh. Oh man. They attacked a random power pole. I'm gonna have to go fix that. But yeah, that's the basically where I'm at right now. I'm just about to start streamlining my longer range outposts. And yeah, if you have any ideas on what I should do, or if you have any better ideas on any of the things you've seen, just feel free to send me a note. Thank you, and have a good day.